sharing the video, so everything that it amasses in terms of views and subscription is just off its own back. Oh, and the keywords. Yeah, I googled like how you kind of get like the video to pop up in places where it needs to be. So yeah, keywords and hashtags and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, it's all just down to I don't know, people engaging with it if they like it. So yeah, I've had my first subscriber and a comment. I had a comment. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, I'm on the iPhone. It turns out I was having like a lot of issues with my iPhone, like over the last few months or maybe even years, because it just refused to charge and it was burning up all the time. So I didn't think it would be a viable option to be able to film with it. But my mate told me that basically you can get fluff like trapped in the the socket where the front of the charger is supposed to go in. And I was like, nah, this isn't fluff, this is like clearly broken. But I sat up literally last night, I got like at the end of a paper clip and I put it in and it was disgusting, man. It was like, I pulled out so much fluff, I didn't even know the hole. I'm trying to pace myself, like not get too overexcited. This isn't going to be very relaxing. But yeah, I tried to it's a bit of a loud, clunky one, so maybe not, but yeah, I hope the geese aren't putting people off. I hope the geese aren't too loud. This is, I think, the quietest I've managed to get the room. I've moved the clock out. I've fired up an old Mac to record the audio see this, so